Friday. Can you guys believe it? We finished Follow Me Through Fall. We're to this shortcut card sketch number 22, part 2 of 3 in our holiday catalog paper sampler. You guys, I'm just really excited to be crafting a nice easy one with you today. Shimmy Kiss, hello from Washington. I love your username. Hello from the suburbs of Chicago. I'm glad you're here. Say hello when you guys get here. Do those reactions, maybe those thumbs up. Can you hear me now? Tony says hello and shared. Thank you, Tony. Happy Friday. I've got a shortcut card sketch for you, new one. Shortcut card sketch number 22. If you're Card Club for Cool People, this isn't new to you. My card club gets everything first. That's just how it goes, guys. Oh, Shimika says it's me, Jen. Awesome. Hi, Jen. Happy Friday. Are you guys ready for the weekend? I am so ready for the weekend. Hey, Jan, what's up? Long time no sees. Jan's here sitting at the table with me, you guys. Say hi to Jan. Jan says hi, everyone. We're doing a shoebox swap brunch with the Kitchenettes team. We had so much fun the last one, so we're doing it again. We're getting together tomorrow morning, and we're going to do a brunch, a little potluck brunch, and a shoebox swap. So Jan's helping me get my shoebox kits ready, and we do a swap with our big team. I call it the big team. My friend Kathy and I were both sidelines, and Angie Judah is our upline, and we're doing a card swap with the new online exclusive. So we're making some cards for the card swap too. Lots of fun things going on in the Kitchenettes team. And let's see what else is going on. There's so much going on. I'm glad you guys are here. Anne's here. She liked and shared. Thank you for liking and sharing, you guys. It makes a huge difference. Let's see here. Purple Hat Studio that says, that llama makes me laugh. It's the big scarf. Wait till you see next week. If you like this llama, wait till you see next week. That's all I'm saying. So ready for the weekend. Me too. And we're going to do a nice easy craft. We're going to do a nice easy craft right into the weekend. Kathy's here. Hey, Kathy. Happy Friday. Kathy says hi, Jan. Did you see that? She's on the Facebooks. I don't know if you're there too. Are you on the Facebooks too? Oh, Jan's on the YouTube right now. Jan says hi. Kathy, Jan's in the room with me. She's waving at you. Anne says hello from Sweden. Hello, Anne. I'm so glad you're here. Wait, let me look closer. Anne Kristen. Anne Kristen. Do you go by all of it together, Anne Kristen? I like that. Did I do it right? I'm glad you're here. It's nighttime for you. Nighttime for you. Good evening. Kathy says the llama is so cute. Glad I ordered the set. Me too. And I'm going to have some fun with it going into the holidays here. I've got a couple of surprises up my sleeve with this Long Time No See. If you guys don't know that one, this is Long Time No See. It was an online exclusive. I think it's still available, and I don't think it's last chance. But you know what? That's getting harder and harder to keep track of. I'm sorry to say it. I'm trying. That's what I'm going to tell you guys. I'm trying. Joyce helps me keep track of those last chance things and as best I can. But this one, I am 98% sure it was online exclusive, and I am 98% sure it's not on last chance. But it's just too cute not to play it up for Christmas. So we're going to start with this one in the shortcut card sketch number 22 today. This is part of a series for our paper sampler and sketch. We do a paper sampler when the catalogs come out. We combine it up with a sketch series. 21, 22, 23 were our sketches for this. Let's see here. I got to find 21 because I just want to flash that one at you so we can. Okay, so last 2 weeks ago, we did shortcut card sketch number 21. The sketch is on the blog. You can grab it. And this was our card. That was part 1 of this series. We used the Autumn Tall Designer Series paper and brought it into every day. We're using those streaked dots that you got with the sampler and that linen thread. And today, number 2 in our sketch series is Shortcut Card Sketch number 22. And we're going to use the Christmas Tags and More Designer Series paper this time from the sampler. So I'm looking forward to getting crafty with you. It's a nice, easy one. We're going to do some fun coloring techniques. I'm going to show you how to make a fuzzy llama with your Stampin' blends. And a couple of sneak peek products today. Yeah. Let's see here. So we got to talk about couple of things right now. If you haven't heard, free shipping. We've got free shipping right now. Orders of $75 or more after Stampin' Rewards, before tax and shipping, receive free shipping. Today's the last day of the promotion. So it's time to take a look at, we're at the doorstep of crafting season, of our holiday season. So it's time to take a look at your supplies, your basic supplies. Do you have all the envelopes that you need or want? Do you have white cardstock? Do you have garden green, cherry cobbler, real red, all the colors you're going to need to finish your 12 days of Christmas projects as we craft along through the 12 days, to finish your Christmas cards, to do your tags and decor and table favors and all the stuff you've got to do for the holidays. So look at all that stuff, because if you can just have a little bit of planning ahead for the holiday season, you can save 11% shipping. So it's a really nice deal, and today's the day. Last day for that. The other thing we have going on is one more week for our join promotion. Jan and I are getting ready for the Kitchenettes team shoebox swap brunch, and we're doing the team card swap. We do so much fun stuff in the Kitchenettes team. You get all of my online content for free when you're a Kitchenette. We have a beautiful community in the Kitchen Table Stamper Craft Social. Online communities, amazing. So whether you live here local to me, I'm in the Chicago area, or you live anywhere in the United States, you would be welcome and into an established community. We mystery stamp once a month. We've been doing that for months. It's so much fun. We'd love to have you join us, and it's only $35. Okay, $35 to join, and you pick $99 in product. It's an amazing time. And then on top of that, if you join today, most of the time the approval is instant. You can join today for $35. You can pick $99 worth of product, even from the pre-order stuff. I'm going to show you a few pre-order things that I used in today's project, even from the pre-order stuff. And then you can turn around right after that and place an order of $75 or more for free shipping. So it's a fantastic time to fund your holiday crafting. Grab some of our beautiful kits. The all-inclusive kits make great gifts. You can do a little Christmas holiday shopping. Maybe you have some granddaughters or sisters or friends that you'd like to think about buying some crafty things for. Get it for $35 with a $90 product bonus in your starter kit, and then turn around and place an order for free shipping today. Okay, so in addition to all of that, Kitchenettes, you know, because you've been emailed notified, when you join in this promotion, or if you joined last month and you haven't placed your first order yet, when you place your first demonstrator order as a member of my team, join this month in this promotion, you'll get a free card class of your choice packet and a pack of dimensionals as my thank you gift for placing your first order. So it could go like this. You could get $35, get $99 in product. You can turn around right away, place a $75 order, get free shipping on it, and because you placed your first order, I've got a little special surprise for you. So lots of great things going on. You can get in our mystery stamping on the first Monday of November, and right into our community of crafters. You don't have to be looking to start a business. I won't pressure anybody to start a business. I want you to get in and get what you want out of it. If you want a business, I will help you every step of the way. If you want community, we've got that all set up. If you want a great discount, what do you want? That's what I want for you. And we'd love to have you in the kitchenettes. All right, so I think we covered everything except for Card Club sneak peek, right? I think that's it. All right, so our Card Club for Cool People, we have registration right now for November. Bill's on November 5th. And we are doing the Stay Warm stamp set and Snowflake Kisses stamp set, but we're also going to use the lasting linen stamp set and the beautiful pattern embossing folder. So let me give you a quick sneak peek. The links to add the products to your kit are going to go out soon, so keep a lookout for those probably tomorrow or Monday. We're just finishing them today. So we always offer the opportunity to add the products. These are our cards. It makes 2 each of 3 designs for Stay Warm. And the Card Club information is in the description below. It's our monthly class. And I didn't add these to our video this time because I got ahead of our videos so I could get caught up on Whimsy Workshop. So I want to give you a quick flash of these too. Jan does our alternatives. And so if you don't like this Stay Warm, you don't have the Stay Warm, you don't want to buy the Stay Warm, but you kind of like the look of the cards, here's those cards done with the advent calendar. And you get pictures of these alternatives so that you can swap out your sweaters for 12 days of crafting advent calendar, or swap it out for the penguin place. You guys, I made a big deal of this penguin place when it came out. Maybe you have it. Maybe I sold you on it. You're welcome. But Jan did some alternatives for our Card Club with the penguins. So you can absolutely use any stamp set of your choice. And we give you that inspiration and photos with alternatives for it. So get in there for Card Club for Cool People. We offer it online. We offer it online with a packet. And we offer it online with a packet and the laminated card sketch, because there is an exclusive sketch every month. Card Club for Cool People has been going for 22 months now also. And so there's an additional 22 card sketches that are exclusive just to Card Club people. So if you love sketches, check out our Card Club. All right, I think that's given everybody some time to find us and get in here. I see the chat is going on the YouTubes. Thank you for that. It helps people to embrace our community and get to know all of us. It just tells YouTube and Facebook that this is interesting content. And you guys also encourage me so much with all that interaction. So keep it coming, even while we're stamping here. I'm going to catch up on the comments. And then we'll get going. Let's see here. Yeah, there's a lot of them to catch up on. Deepa's here. Hey, Deepa. You guys. Oh, you know what else I wanted to tell you? We had our In Color Club yesterday, our last In Color Club. Jan, will you hand me the PDF and the samples really quick so I can let people know that if you're not an In Color Club member, yeah. Oh, you guys are saying had an awesome time yesterday in Color Club. Hey, we're on the same page. Let's see here. Long time no see stamp set is still on the regular listing, not on the last chance. Thank you. Thank you, Tony. And Jan says, I totally agree about In Color Club. It was awesome. You guys are the best. I'm glad you had fun. It reminds me too. So our In Color Club is done. We featured Cloud Cover yesterday. And I did an exclusive card class just for In Color Club. You can't get the In Color Club card class. That was for In Color people anyways, but you can get the PDF if you're interested. We call this the Boho Vibes Stamp-A-Stack card class. It's not as quite the same as our usual Stamp-A-Stack. So if you're familiar with these, this one's not a wonder recipe. It doesn't necessarily stamp a stack. There's 4 card designs. It's includes a couple of easy to mass produce or multiply or, make multiples cards. And then it also includes cards, 2 fun techniques. It includes shortcut card sketch number 24, which isn't public yet, so you'll get that one first. And it is a beautiful full color 11-page PDF document, 4 cards, 2 techniques, a preview sketch. And let me show you those cards really quick. So these are really easy to kind of mass produce or make multiples because of how you cut the rainbow. I explain all of that in class, but we have 2. This is shortcut card sketch number 24. So 2 cards and then 2 techniques. We do inlay die cutting for card number 3. And then card number 4 is what Nancy called an in color club. She called this one a faker shaker. So we'll teach you a faker shaker, inlay die cutting, and a couple of great layouts, including a shortcut card sketch number 24 preview. So I'm glad you guys had so much fun. Thank you for raving about it. If you are not a card or an in color club, in color buddy, that's what we call our in color club members, in color buddies. If you're not an in color buddy, but you still want to grab that PDF class, it is in the store right now. We put it in the store last week. So kitchentablestamper.com and check that out. Did I miss the October Whimsy Workshop or did it not come out yet? Not yet. Tony, I'm doing Whimsy Workshop by myself right now. Angie's verklempt. she's having a rough go, and so I just ordered some stuff, and I've got it in progress. But keep an eye. I should have it before the end of the month. If you place any Stampin' Up order with me, Whimsy Workshop is my gift with purchase for my Stampin' Up customers. Any size order, it's free shipping day today, and you get the Whimsy Workshop for free. We've been sending it to everybody at the end of the month as I get them done. Keep an eye out though, it's coming. Let's see who says it. Purple Hat Studio says those alternatives are amazing. I love seeing them. Great job, Jan. Right? I agree. Great job, Jan. Not crazy about YouTube changing our comment names. Yeah, I don't know exactly what's going on there. They're kind of wild today. Just for extra fun says that, and I don't even know who that is. These usernames are wild today. Just for extra fun. It's Jessica. It's an awesome club. I don't know who's just for extra fun. Isn't that weird? Do you see that too, Jan? That the usernames are all kind of jangled?
Yeah.
All right. Kathy says that she can help me with the whimsy. Hey, maybe we have to talk about that, my friend. Okay. Yeah, I'm keeping it going right now as it is, but maybe we can. Jan's a big help for me too with the whimsy. I have to tell you, I wouldn't have gotten the last one out if it wasn't for Jan. And I've been taking Angie's box designs for it too. So she's still helping. She's just helping in more of a supportive role. It takes a whole team. Kathy, I love you. Kathy is part of our bigger team. You just gotta get involved with us. We're very. It takes a community, and we have one. Hey, Joan. All right. So we've had a lot of chit chat. Yes, unfortunately, I can't join the class, but I can get the tutorial. Oh, Jessica Anderson says that. Yes, Jessica is one of my big tutorial supporters. The tutorials are a great way to support the community. And Jessica, you make a difference, my friend. All right, so I want to show you a couple of quick things. First, our card sketch number 22 is available on the blog later this afternoon for you to download and print if you don't have it. We're using paper from our holiday catalog paper sampler. And so our featured paper for today is this Christmas Tags and More. So the first thing I'm going to show you is the paper and how it kind of is laid out. So we're using this piece today. We're going to grab this little strip off, and then it's got the awesome ornaments. And then I want to show you this one. This can be cut into 6 2x3 elements, and you can put them on your card fronts. I love it. Or you could do some kind of crazy where you can cut This is 3, and then cut it in half at 6, and then you could cut this one and keep these two pieces together and use it as a block on a card. So you got lots of creative opportunities here with these. You can, cut this one to like 4 by 5 1/4 and use it as a card front with a greeting. On the back, there's some patterns here. Great gingham. You got a sample of this if you did our sampler and sketch series, but it's just a neat new product from Stampin' Up. And here's the plaid that we're using today. I kept wanting to call it gingham. We're going to use the opposite side for our card today. Here it is. And then there's one more pattern. Hold on. There's this one which has that same. If I was smart, I would have gotten this piece for the last one so that I could show both. And then this wreath, which could be a card front, cut down to card front size this way, or cut into a strip and used on 2 cards. So there's just some real creative options here, and then kind of a mistletoe. So those are the patterns, and you can see that we've kind of mixed them and matched them for our cards, and we're going to continue with that. We're going to do another combination of patterns, and then also inside of there are these ephemera sheets. So we're going to need a little piece of ephemera, and I thought for this one I'm going to keep it all to like the botanicals. So for this one I'm going to use the holly. So I've got this pretty sprig with red berries. I've got this pretty mistletoe, and then I'm going to use the holly. And then we're also going to use one of these little ephemera banners. You can see here the way I've got it. There's this crumb cake banner that we used here, and then the red with like the leafy lattice that we used here. And for today's card, I'm going to use this one. So we've got our ephemera pieces picked out, and I showed you a little bit around the paper. Let's take a look at the card sketch. And level A is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4, and that's usually how I start my card sketches. I have to tell you, I like a fun technique once in a while, like the faker shaker once in a while. I like a easy fun fold once in a while, but for the most part, my cards start out half a sheet of paper folded in half. So 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And then B. So for B, we're going to do, instead of 2 1/4, or instead of 2 by 5 1/4, this is 1 3/4, because that's how wide that strip was on the designer series paper. So I've got 1 3/4 by 5 1/4. And so you're going to see as we use this sketch, we're going to shake it up just a bit. And that's what it is. It's a place to jump in. It's not set in stone. It's to get you started. It's to get you to cut the paper and start crafting. Sometimes where you start isn't going to be exactly where you end up, and that's okay. All right, so level C, I'm going to use that 2 1/4 by 4 1/4. And I just took the gingham here, or plaid. I don't know why the squirrels want to hand me gingham. I just took the plaid here and flipped it over so we can see the whole pack of paper is kind of going to be represented and once we get these 3 cards done. All right, and then D is for the sketch 2 7/8 by 3 1/4, and it's kind of all the way over to the edge. And it's great. You guys saw me do that if you're card club members. We used the perennial postage rectangle and cut it off the edge. It looked really cool, but it doesn't exactly work for my llama, so I'm going to just swap that out. I'm going to use this arch from the Everyday Arches, and let me switch this out for just a minute. I'm going to show you my chart because I want you to see which one I used, and I'm going to give you a little alternative because with holiday cards, I know sometimes you want a little bit less work. So I've got the one that's 2 by 2 or 3/16. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 from the smallest. If you use 5 from the smallest, the one that's just one bigger, you can stamp your llama directly on, and you don't have to fussy cut. Now, You know me, if I'm making a card, I love to bump that focal image, especially if I colored it, because it really gives it a little extra special treatment. So that's what I'm gonna do. If you don't wanna fussy cut and bump your llama, you just wanna stamp on, use the one size bigger. Still looks great in the sketch, okay? So we've got these elements. And then I have one more, so let me bring my sketch back in here, because I might as well go through that real quick. This piece right here is what I'm going to use for E. E is any shape of your choice. It's represented as a little tag here. I've got 2.5 by 3/4, just a white scrap for my greeting. All right, where do I want to start? I think we're going to start with embossing. I've got this brand new embossing folder. This is not available for customers yet. It will be next month. Just a couple more sleeps, you guys. It's called the Beautiful Pattern embossing folder, and it really is. It's very versatile. I've used it a lot. We're using it in Card Club in November. If you're not a demonstrator and you want to get it now, it's $35 to join, and you can put it in your starter kit. And here's a little pro tip. I already gave you a pro tip. Join today and place a free shipping order today and clean up, get yourself all prepared for holiday crafting on the cheap. But if you're just kind of curious about what the November product is going to be, you want a sneak peek, you don't want to wait, go to marisaalvarez.stampinup.net, click join, and then if you've got an account, sign in with your account and act like you're going to join. Because what you can do then is when you get to the select your starter kit, you can browse through all the things that are about to be released in November. So if you're not a demonstrator and you haven't seen that new release of products, there's a little hack. You can go in and just click the join button, and it'll allow you to browse through all the stuff that's about to be released, like this beautiful pattern embossing folder. I'm going to show you at the very end a card made with this shortcut card sketch number 22. And the, hey Jan, do you have a number 4 by you? Yeah, here we go. It's shortcut card sketch number 22 and a couple of brand new suite really. Couple of new bundles, this embossing folder, or some new designer series paper. So I've been playing with this sketch and my pre-order product, and I'll give you a glimpse. If you are in the shoebox swap for tomorrow or in my team card swap, you might want to buzz out early because I'm going to show you my card for the swap. It's a shortcut card sketch number 22. All right, so there's my beautiful pattern embossing, and our sketch and pieces can come back in here. I'll grab a little liquid glue and we'll start adding some layers. Oh my gosh, I gotta look at the comments again really quick. I feel left out when I don't look for too long. The embossing folder is really pretty. I love this embossing folder, and it's also very versatile. It doesn't really say anything. It doesn't say men, it doesn't say women, it doesn't say Christmas, it doesn't say spring. It's just kind of goes for anything, and it's very subtle, so I love it. And let's see here. Maybe Marisa can change things up next year. What am I changing up? Fortunately, I can't join class. What am I changing up? I don't know what I'm changing up. Sorry, just for extra fun. I missed something. Tony says, no problem about Whimsy Workshop. Want to make sure I don't miss it. I know you're one of our biggest Whimsy Workshop fans. You won't miss it. I promised you that. I would make sure that you knew. All right, so let's put on B, C, and our arch, just according to the sketch. I'm not shaking anything too far up today. And then let's go over here. Oh, in color class. Oh yeah, my in color club has been so much fun. I can't wait for the new in colors. I always have a little bit of like bittersweet, a little nostalgia at the end of in color club. But then I just remind myself we still have a year and a half with those in colors, and we've really together grown to love them. And the new in colors are coming. Isn't that crazy? Let's get through Christmas first. I know. Come on now. We're making llama Christmas cards. Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. But, oh, I can't wait for the new in colors. Nadine Montgomery's here. Hey, love the Whimsy Workshop. Oh, I'm glad you love it. Here, just in case anybody's just joining us, this is what we're making. It's our shortcut card sketch. I'm glad you love it. I love it too. I love doing it. I can't let it go. I'm hoping that after Angie has her surgery, she'll be back into the swing of things, and I'll have been able to carry it along until she's feeling good again, because we made a masterpiece, her and me. There's my little arch. And we can, I guess, right now put this little banner on, partly because I can't wait to see how these patterns and colors all come together. I don't think it's going to be a mistake to put that on right now. I think we're good. Can add our little ephemera. It was funny because my friend Jackie was helping me with the project sheet for this one. There will be a printable project sheet in just a little bit, and the sketch will be available for you to print too. And she's like, where's that paper? Where's that paper? I'm like, it's not the paper, it's the ephemeras. She's like, oh, that's so cool. So isn't that neat? Just that little splash of a different pattern really gives this a lot of mileage on that paper. We got to do some stamping, which means I need my Stampin' Pierce mat. And we can slide that aside for a minute. I need this and cherry cobbler. I'm going to stamp Merry Christmas from Long Time No See on the left side of my white scrap here. Holly says, I love that embossing folder. Me too. I can't put it down. I hope you guys don't get tired of it. Hey, Patty, good morning. I'm glad you're here, my friend. All right, free shipping, everybody. Today is the last day. $75 after Stampin' Rewards, before tax and shipping. Get your free shipping. I love when Stampin' Up! Does free shipping. I think that they need to do it more. I'm just not gonna lie. Or have a free shipping threshold where with certain orders we just get free shipping. It would make free shipping a little bit less surprise, but it would be really nice. I love free shipping day. Take a look at and take a think, even as far as Valentine's Day. Look at your cardstock. How are your inks? Check out the last chance list. You can stack last chance savings from the last chance list with free shipping. That's really nice. You still get Stampin' Rewards during this time, so you save 11% shipping and get 10% Stampin' Rewards. But today's the last day. The other thing I'd say is just don't wait till the last minute. Sometimes orders get a little janky at the last minute. Okay. Oh boy, you're going to see the top of my head, I think. Is my head in there? Sorry, guys. I wanted it to line up nice. Not too bad. Not too bad. I love that you can make his neck longer if you want to, or you could just leave it. And then if you want to with this set, you can extend even longer for the neck, or you can cut the segment and then add this so your dog can be longer. I like that it's adjustable. You can get a little absurd if you want to. It could just be cute, or you can get a little absurd. This also would make a nice little background element. Think of it just as it is, stamped maybe with the same color ink on the cardstock to add a little excitement in the background. Good stamp set. You'll see more from me. I usually order just before free shipping is announced. Lucked out this time. Oh, Debbie. Oh, let me tell you. Let me tell you about the order that I placed the day before free shipping. That's okay. That's okay. I'm playing the long game, Debbie. You and me, we're playing the long game, friend. Oh, the order I placed just before free shipping would make your hair curl. It wasn't as big as some orders I placed. That's what I choose to think. Hey, Holly. Holly says he's so cute. And let me show you how I color him so that he looks a little curly. You know, llamas with their curly hair, right? Let me show you this little guy. I got to change my view so I can see what I'm showing you. There we go. So I'm going to show you a little technique that can make him look kind of furry, curly. For that, I've got pecan pie light and dark. I've got crumb cake, the light crumb cake, and a color lifter. All right, and what I like to do is I like to start with the markers all open in my hand. And then I can mess around from there with any color back and forth, and I don't have to worry about putting the caps on and off or dropping them on the floor. It takes a little practice. 2 markers is easier than 4, but this is how I do. So I've got all of them ready to go, and I'm going to start with light pecan pie, right? I'm going to do a fill on the area around the ear here, and I'm just doing a little flick. Best way to fill with Stampin' Blends. And now if you guys want to see this, my assistant, I think, zoomed it in on the pre-recorded video. And so if you want to see this closer, you can check out the pre-recorded video, because we did do a pre-recorded for this one, and that'll pop after this is done. So if you just want to see the card and the coloring and no chat, we will have a pre-recorded video for you later. Okay, so for the first thing I did was just kind of outline around the hair, and now I'm going to scribble, and then down the side of the head, and then I'm going to scribble. When I scribble around the eyes, I'm going to get little white space. I want him to have the light in his eyes, you know. We don't want him dark around the eyes. We want them dark in this corner where it budges right up against the scarf, right? So you can see I left white. And then I'm going to scribble in, leaving some white space with light pecan pie. So let me get a little closer to this muzzle here. And that's our first layer. Then I'm going to go through with the dark pecan pie, and I'm going to go kind of loopy, following the artist on all those lines that the artist drew, down around the extreme edge, a little shadow at the top of the scarf. This is with the dark pecan pie. And then up at the top of the head here, around the outline of the hair, maybe on the eyebrow. And then I'm going to do just a little bit more kind of spaghetti swirls, random, and in his hair. Okay, so now he's got spaghetti swirls of the dark pecan pie. Let me show you that. Now we're going to do those little spaghetti swirls again with the light pecan pie, just a little bit of spaghetti swirls, and then color lifter. Now the color lifter, you're not going to see the effect that the color lifter has until it has a chance to do its work. Color lifter doesn't lift, it actually pushes the color back into the cardstock. So you're going to do it, it's going to look almost like nothing happened. Just let it do its work. While it's doing its work, you can color the muzzle with light crumb cake, color the inside of the ears with light crumb cake, and then you can take the light crumb cake and do that spaghetti scribble. And you're leaving space. You're not doing a fill, you're leaving space. And then we're going to go and get any spots that should be deeper shadow, and we're going to go with the dark and just make sure we maintain the shadow and the outlines. And as we're doing this, that light crumb cake and the color lifter are still doing the work of pressing the color into the paper. You're going to see a lot of seepage on the back, but that's okay because this color lifter is pushing that color back. And because we're doing it in spaghetti scribbles, that's how it turns into this fun textured look. We're not pushing it all back equally because we're leaving those open spaces, right, as we scribble. All right, so we're going to let that do its work. After we color the scarf, we might go back and fix any shadows that need to be reinforced, or scribble over with a little bit more color lifter to accentuate that texture a little bit more. But that is pretty much it. It is a workable technique that you can keep going back to. I'm going to do some of the segments of the scarf with Real Red. Now, Stampin' Up! Doesn't have garden green markers for the Stampin' blends. They have garden green Stampin' right, so you could grab a garden green Stampin' right here if you wanted to. I'm going to show you a hack with the colors that we do have, so you can kind of get garden green. I think it came pretty close. Let me show you. What do you think? I think it came pretty close. So I'll show you how to hack garden green. Because we're hacking garden green, I'm not going to go really crazy on shadows and highlights with the Real Red, because otherwise the Real Red will look kind of dimensional and have its shadows, highlights, and the garden green, that hacking garden green, will look really flat. So I'm just going to do every other segment, light to fill. Don't color the bottom segment. You don't need to. We're going to cut it off. And then I'll do a little bit of dark to show some shape, some texture. You want that like darker part away from you, a little bit where the tail lays over. That's it. Just a little bit. Don't go crazy with it. And then fill to the edge there, though. There we go. And then for the garden green, I'm going to take dark Granny Apple Green and dark Shaded Spruce. And this is why we can't get that same contour shadows, because we're going to fill completely and solid with Granny Apple Green, and then we're going to swipe over quickly and fully with Shaded Spruce. I found that both markers doing the dark got me closest to the garden green color without showing a lot of blue pigments. What happened when I tried to do the light ones and do any kind of shading was the blue pigments that are in Shaded Spruce, because if you look at the Shaded Spruce is a blue green, yellow and blue make green, and there's more blue than yellow in Shaded Spruce. And if you look at Granny Apple Green, yellow and blue make green, there's more yellow in Granny Apple Green. So when I use the light ones, the blue pigments that are in Shaded Spruce were really kind of floating free, and it didn't look quite Granny Apple. So it's kind of flat. We don't have that contour shading, but I think we get pretty darn close to the Stampin' Up! Color. All right, so that's our llama. I'm going to go back and look at his fur now that it's had a chance to soak and settle in. And what I want to do is take my light pecan pie, and I'm going to go kind of up around his muzzle again, make sure that that part of the face is defined, has a little bit of shadow beside it. And then I'm going to scribble a little bit more color lifter around the eyes, and then one more quick spaghetti scribble to really enhance that fuzzy texture. And the last thing I'm going to do is reinforce the shadow under his fancy bangs there and down the edge, because that'll really make him pop with that dark shadow. And there he is, all done. I'm going to fussy cut him real quick and maybe look at some comments, as much as I can read comments and fussy cut, but that's okay. See where you guys are at. Let's see here. I love this card. I'll watch the rest later, says Margaret. Going to a Christmas tree show at Jeffrey Allen's. Oh my goodness, a Christmas tree show. It's getting real, isn't it? We had our a severe weather alert last night, and for freezing temperatures. I told you I was cutting that bottom segment off, right? So I just cut straight across, and now I'm going to cut it out. I was laying in bed and looking at the weather under a blanket. Not going to lie. I went up there at like 5. And I was like, I'm just going to sit under a blanket a little bit. I don't know why I'm so cold. And so I looked at the weather. I'm like, what is the temperature outside anyways? It was like 46. It's okay. I mean, this is Chicago. Big deal, right? But right underneath the temperature was a severe weather warning for freezing temperatures Friday morning from 1 a.m. to 8 a.m., I'm like, oh my goodness, Friday's going to be bad. At least I got a day or two to prepare. This was Thursday night, mind you. Friday at 1 a.m. is not a day to prepare or two to prepare. We got to make sure the chickens are warm enough, close the windows. Oh my goodness. The tomatoes, if there's any that are broke, I should bring them in. Oh, and then this morning at like 7 o'clock, I'm like, oh, it's Friday at 7 o'clock. I guess our severe weather freezes over. I had this very weird, like, I was time dissociated. I had no idea. But very long story to say the short, we have had kind of a severe freeze last night, kind of unseasonal frost. So kind of shook me up. I guess I should be expecting Christmas tree shows, and I'm making a Christmas card, but it feels like it's still far off. It's going to fly, isn't it? All right, so there's our little llama. I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back of him. You guys like this llama? I think next Friday, when I'm back with the first installment of the 12 Days of Christmas, you'll want to come and see me next week at noon. I'm just saying, I'm working something up. I got cooking something up that you might want to see. What is next week? We may or may not have Stamp and Stick card class on Thursday. I've got some things that I got to nail down before I can say for sure. So just look out for a update from me about that pretty soon. And noon next Friday, I will be live Facebook and on YouTube with our day 1 of the 12 Days of Christmas. So if you are new here, our 12 Days of Christmas is 6 projects live and then available on the blog, all 3D Christmas treats. And 6 3D Christmas treats via email exclusive project sheets. You collect them all, just like our Follow Me Through Fall series. If you're not new around here, 12 Days of Christmas works a lot like Follow Me Through Fall. You'll tune in live every Friday, and then every Tuesday you'll get an email exclusive tutorial. There will be 12 total. Actually, there will be, as of right now, 13 on the PDF because of today and next Friday being matching projects. Okay, so that's kind of what's coming up. I will let you know more about Thursday. I'm sorry I'm not quite as ahead of the game as I like to be. In fact, the game is getting ahead of me. All right, so let me talk about this product right here. I've got so the squirrels have handed me crumb cake, crushed curry, and Cajun craze so far, and none of those are right. This is a cherry cobbler arrow. I cut it from the cherry cobbler cardstock. I just put a dab of glue on the end there. And we're going to turn that little scrap into a tag. It's going to kind of work as like a tag reinforcer. But I want to show you where I got that really quick. All right, so this is one of my favoriteest new products coming in November. I forget the name of it. Jen, will you hand me the stamp set that goes with it? It should be in, yeah, in my swap.
3-banner punch.
This is, 3-banner punch. This is Banner Sayings. And this is 3-banner punch. You'll be able to bundle these 2 up in November, or if you're a demonstrator right now, or if you're thinking about being a demonstrator right now in your starter kit. I love this bundle. You are gonna like not see me put it down. So I punched a little arrow banner from not crumb cake, cherry cobbler cardstock, just glued the end of it on there, and now I'm gonna snip off the excess. And it has made it look kind of like a little tag to go a little further along that idea of making it look like a tag. We're going to grab some of the linen thread here. This is the Early Espresso from the Early Espresso and Old Olive. You got that. If you got paper sampler, holiday catalog paper sampler, with any of the sketch levels, if you got just the paper, you didn't get linen thread. But if you got any of the other levels, you got one of these combo packs. And you're going to make a bow with your linen thread. I would say it really isn't going to work, the Old Olive with the Christmas tags and more. But the Early Espresso is great with it, and there's lots of fun papers that these go with. They're kind of neutral colors. I love them. I'm going to put the bow onto the tag with a little glue dot. I'll roll it over. Look at me using the ribbon scissors. Don't tell. That's a big offense. That's a demerit right there. Don't tell. It's between you and me. Okay, then I'm going to pop that little tag right on there. You could stop there if you want to. You could be done. Just got your little bow on your tag. But I don't know what got into me. I wanted to staple it, so I did. I got my little tiny attacher. Stampin' Up! Used to have one of these little staplers. Maybe you still have the Stampin' Up! One. But I'm going to staple 2 little staples right through. I don't know why. I just think it gives a little something to look at. It finishes it up a little bit. Just how I roll. Let's get that glued on there. We're almost done with shortcut card sketch number 22, you guys. I hope that you have had some fun with it, watching me do shortcut card sketch number 22. But what I would like you to do is grab your Stampin' Up! Supplies and you do shortcut card sketch number 22. We will be sharing the sketch in the craft social, and then you can take your Stampin' Up! Supplies, make a card, and share there with us. We would love to see what you do with the sketch. Shortcut card sketch number 22 is just one of a big collection of shortcut card sketches that is available on the blog. The best way to find the shortcut card sketches is to use the menu on the right hand side. There's a little drop down category menu, and you can click the menu. It'll drop down and you can go any shortcut card sketch and it'll pull up all of the shortcut card sketches and the ideas that we've had, or you can go any particular one, like shortcut card sketch number 1, and it'll show all of shortcut card sketch number 1. Then once it filters like that, just click on any post with the sketch on it, and then the sketch is available at the bottom of the page. There's a button that says shortcut card sketch number. You click the button and it gives you a PDF that you can save or print. They're entirely free. If you want all of them, shortcut card sketch number 1 through 23, which isn't released yet, all in one PDF file that you can store on your device or print, along with a printable cover. You can make yourself a binder like I did with the shortcut card sketches. This product is available in the Kitchen Table Stamper store. The link is in the description below. It's $4.99 for the printable PDF. Have all the PDFs in one place and on the cover page. Great way to buy us a cup of coffee if you like what we do. I've got my other 2 combinations here. We got to grab one more little embellishment. These are streak dots. These were also part of our paper sampler. And unless you got just the paper. If you got just the paper, it was just the paper. But everybody else got streak dots. I love these. These are so beautiful. They're kind of tiger eye. And I'm going to sprinkle a couple, as I said in the pre-recorded video, and I'm going to copy the dingle placement exactly. So here we go. We'll put a couple of dingles there and one more dingle over here. Yeah, I copy it exactly. You get successful dingle placement, you don't mess with that. And there it is. I think this is a beautiful representation. Let me do that so the green's on the ends. I think this is a beautiful representation of that Christmas tags and more designer series paper. You got that sample, and I would love to see what you do with it. We will link you to shortcut card sketch number 21 and this project below, so in case you need to get caught up on the series. Next week is our first day of 12 Days of Christmas, but the Friday after that, I'll be back with shortcut card sketch number 23, and we'll complete our series. So I'm so I'm so glad it's Friday. But I love spending my Fridays with you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. Let's see here. Great use for scraps. I don't need a full tag, just the point. You may get my point if you get my point. That was hysterical. Yes, just grab off the end. Or then you take this one, if you do the whole one, and you fold it in half over the next tag. So you put your next scrap in there. Of course, I don't have a good scrap to show you right now, but you put that over the top of the next one. And then you punch a hole through that with your 1/8 inch circle punch, and you use what's left for a reinforcer, right? Every scrap counts, especially with prices up the way they are. And with prices up the way they are, you want to go get an order for free shipping for your crafting season projects. All right, you guys, don't forget to like this video. Thank you, my friend Jessica. Yes, please. And if you're not subscribed on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. Turn on your notifications or follow on Facebook. If you know anybody who would like this content, or you've got a group that would enjoy these tutorials, share the videos. We are looking to grow our views over the next year. It's a new year for Stampin' Up. This is Stampin' Up's January, and that's our goal in the new year. And maybe you can help us get our views up by sharing the content. If there's anything I can do for you, if you've got questions about the starter kit, we're in November registration period for Card Club, the free shipping thing that's going on today. If there's anything that I can help you, you can email me, marisa@kitchentablestamper.com. To shop and get that free shipping, marisaalvarez.stampinup.net, and click shop. And if you'd like to join, same thing, marisaalvarez.stampinup.net, and click join. I see you guys with your 100% and your hearts and your party reactions. Thank you. Hey, Cheryl. Cheryl just found me now. See? Yeah, get your notifications on, get your subscriptions. Sometimes you still won't get notified in time, but there is going to be a replay of this video immediately. And if you're just interested in the card, maybe you want to craft along, we will have a clean pre-recorded video, just the crafting and just a little bit. Project sheet and sketch will be on the blog in just a little bit too. All right, you guys. Joan says, very cute cards. Thank you. Kathy, Corrine, Holly, you all thank me. No, thank you for being here with me. And yeah, I will see you guys next week. I'll let you guys know via blog post and social media post as soon as possible what my agenda is for Thursday. As of right now, I'm still pushing for the next Stampin' Stick card class, but I don't know if we can pull it all off, you guys. I'm just being straight with you. I'm juggling a lot of balls right now. I do plan on doing 2 more Stampin' Stick card classes this year. But we might have early November instead of late October for the next Stampin' Stick card class. So just keep your ear out, because we'll let you know. Have a great weekend. Jessica says have a great weekend, and I say too. Have a great weekend, everybody. I'll see you next week.